that.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah,
the
look at this.
glass oil.
Crazy
Oh yeah.
stuff. That's dope. All right.
We are online?
Online.
Yes.
So, welcome, guys. This is the first, I think, now in the right
Definitely
stream.
the first attempt
Yes.
today.
Yeah, I'm Harkuen. I'm gonna be the moderator of GSC Game Jam. Who are we talking to right here? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ahmed, and we are working on our game called Kill the Demons, where it's going to be a first-person shooter where you have to kill the demons, or at least that's what you think when the game starts.
Kill the demons. Okay.
Yeah.
So, first thing first, what's the catch? You say it's gonna kill the demons, but at what cost, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
What is that?
What is that? That's a
Will you
good
keep it a
question.
secret or no? You can say you can keep it a secret if you want. No problem.
Yeah, I think we will keep that. That's our plot twist. The
Okay.
catch is gonna come
No
at the end,
problem.
so you have to wait for the published game to see what's the catch.
I will try to sneak in with different question if I can get something from you.
Okay.
You say you will kill demons. What
Yeah.
did it look like?
Like demons. A little bit like humans, but they definitely have demon faces, yes.
Okay, okay.
And
Like a shadow creature, I would assume. That's no, not really.
no, it's more like a humanoid demon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what is your position for this game?
I'm the programmer and the producer.
Okay,
So yeah, we have 3 artists.
3 artists. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great ratio. That's great. Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. And we have 1 audio designer. And yeah,
So you'll be managing all the programming, if I assume correctly?
yeah, I was doing all the program.
Okay, that must be tough.
It's fun. That's my board.
That's great. And how many people in your group?
5.
5.
Yeah.
So, okay, exactly 1 programmer, 3 artists, 1 audio
Yes.
designer.
Easy to
All
count.
right. What is the biggest challenge at this moment?
Coming up with a meaningful game. That's the challenge.
Meaningful game.
I
Yeah.
will go around and ask you others.
Sure, no problem. We just chilled there anyway.
Okay.
What? Maybe I could be a therapist for you about the meaningful game. What are you worrying the most about? Tell me about it if you can.
Uh,
For
the
example,
most important problem is that the game should be fun. And we are trying to send a clear message throughout this game, but I'm worried a bit maybe we are too focused on the message than the game being fun. But we are trying our best and I'm positive. It's gonna go good.
I think as soon as there is like an interesting challenge in the gameplay, there will be some fun generated regardless, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it's a first-person shooter, so just by itself, there is definitely some challenges with blind spots, with attacks that you need to be accurate. There will be challenges, and let's
Yeah,
see.
I can give you one spoiler.
There you go. I made it.
Yeah, so every enemy you kill, more enemies spawn. And there are spawn points all around the map.
Okay.
So they can be spawning anywhere, they can be right behind you, or they can be right in front of you. That might not be so nice, we might have to work on it, or we might just
Or
keep
maybe
it big.
arrange it out.
Yeah, but yeah, they can spawn anywhere. So that can be a challenge.
That's definitely sounds fun already. And do you get 1 hit death or no?
For the enemies, yes.
But not for you.
For the player, no.
Oh, okay, at least.
Yeah.
That would be no problem. That would be fun already, I think.
Yeah, it would be too much, especially because we might end up with many enemies. So you might be surrounded, and that won't be good if you die with 1 shot, and you will die a lot. And we have the experience of making the game from last year
All right.
together, and it was hard, and it was 1 hit, 1 death, and people did not like it. So we are trying to mellow it down this time.
That's good. Implementing the experience from last year.
Yeah.
So, last question probably to let you go.
Okay.
How confident are you in finishing the project, and how many % you are in right now?
Do you remember the lecture from Matthias last day, where he said 20% is the 80%
Yeah,
important
yeah.
part? I'm pretty sure we have at least 15% of that 20%.
Okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
very good.
So the game technically is playable, but the polishing is still not there. So we need animations, we need characters and stuff like that, which will replace our current abstract state. But in
So now
general,
it's more like
it's
a
playable.
whiteboards, basically plain.
Yeah, like cube enemies,
Okay,
but
okay.
beautiful buildings.
Made by you.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess we're basically very optimistic that you'll make a very polished game by the end.
Yeah. We are
I
gonna
like your
have that.
confidence. And there's nothing more to ask. I think you should be very happy with this great team you have.
Yeah.
Pure
Working
artist
pretty
team
good.
with one programmer.
Yeah, I know, right?
So privileged. You own
Yeah.
all the artists here.
I mean, the game might not work, but it should be pretty at least.
I believe.
Beauty wins
yeah.
over functionality, I'd say.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
for the interview.
Thank you for the honor.
I'm grateful. So
Yeah.
yeah, enjoy. You
Thanks.
can leave anytime. Thank you. Second, Rover. Anyone sitting here for interview? Help me out. What? Who is not busy here? Sure. Got you. Yeah, we're just interviewing people here. So. We're interviewing people here for the project. So for a couple minutes, you can be double up if you want. It would track everyone's faces. So you want to join in, Jay?
We have another group coming in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. No? For a bit? Okay.
Wo daher?
Jo,
Bin ich dann so nah bei der Kamera? Gell?
du kannst auch gerne dorthin setzen oder hierhin, wie auch immer du möchtest. We'll continue in a moment, people. We're just waiting for our moderator to return.
Hey. Hallo.
Okay, very good.
All right. So,
Alright.
first of all, oh, nice double up. Let's do it.
Yay.
So, first of all, introduce yourself to the internet. Who you are and
Hi,
what
internet.
is your team?
Hello, Internet.
Okay, I'm Marie. Should I watch into the camera?
It doesn't matter. You can look
Okay. Hi, I'm Marie. And me and Joseph. Sorry.
I am Joseph.
Yeah, he's Joseph. We're making actually a video. We're not making a game for the game jam. We're just here to work on our game for the internship. We're making a video game for FH, which is like another type of university in Austria.
Okay.
And we're making a marketing video game for them to kind of take the fear of studying.
To
A lot of
introduce.
questions in my head already. Okay.
Keep
First
them
of all,
coming.
Keep asking.
what is marketing mean?
Marketing.
Like, sorry, the game type you're doing.
No, the game type is
Yeah.
top-down, old-school RPG.
2D
I think
pixel graphics.
Pokemon style,
Okay.
something like that, or the RPG way, and marketing in a way that we provide information about studying, about the different topics you can study in the FH, about the campus life, about fees for studying. You eventually have to pay, how it would be to study if you have a child. And we have different topics about the FH and the surroundings, but we also have some gaming element. You can do some quests, you can progress in a way through the game. And we try to do it in a modern RPG style, even though we use the RPG Maker. You maybe know it.
Yeah.
Rather old engine and more for fantasy type of games, but we
We found some tile sets.
exactly we modified some tile sets. We use some modern pixel art, so to speak, and try to make it a campus life adventure. Basically.
Very interesting idea. And I want to ask is how does that idea came up and how this opportunity happened? Internships.
Yeah, so it's actually a collaboration between University of Klagenfurt and FH Kärnten, FH of Carinthia. Matthias is our mentor, Matthias and Felix, and they came up with the idea with the people from FH. So we applied for this internship and we both got it. And then we pitched 3 ideas to them, and this was was one of the ideas, and they decided for that.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
And how is the game development process going at this point?
I mean, we had some
Started
struggles at the start because of the like a lot of technical issues.
In the beginning, it took us, I think, 1 month to be really able to start
Yeah.
working on the engine, right?
because
1
of
month
the
is fast to learn, by the way. It's
yeah,
pretty
but we only
impressive.
have 6 months, and now we are
Months, yeah.
Oh, okay,
like
6 months.
we have a planned release on 20th December, so like in a week, which would be beta version, and we still have some problems with the how to host it and on the browser because we want to make it
Some dialogue
playable
stuff.
in the browser.
There's so much text in there.
There is still some questline issues, but
Yeah.
that's why we're also still looking for feedback. So if anybody can speak German, because it's the only unfortunate thing, because it's a German university,
makes
most
sense.
students speak German, so we have a target group of German
Yeah,
people.
totally makes sense.
Because it's also for every age group. It's not for people in our age. It's for even people who are maybe like 50 and do a secondary education
that
study, for example. So we're still looking for testers. Marie's gonna put up a test link in the Game Jam Discord. So if anybody is speaking German, please do the test. We also have a feedback questionnaire on Google, which you can.
We also want to put maybe a test station here somewhere.
Yeah, so if anybody
people to test
right
it
here
later.
will test it, yeah. So the development is going fine, to come back to your question, but there's still a lot of
Yeah.
issues we have to sort out. But we're looking forward to at least have a playable version on 20th of December.
That seems promising, and I even though it might be challenging in 2 weeks, you said.
Almost,
week,
yeah, 1.5.
yeah, 20th.
Yeah.
Wow, like
Yeah. it's yeah.
how is it feeling that you gotta publish it to the
Feels
world?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's good for me, we put a lot of thought and work into the project, and I
Yeah.
think what we have now is pretty cool, but you can always improve it. I mean,
Yeah.
where does the game dev end? Because if you ask a developer, he could.
I think this
Always
is one of the
find
hardest points that at some point you have to say, okay, now I'm done.
Exactly.
And you start working on it. Yeah,
Exactly. So
yeah, we'll see, I guess.
for us, it's kind of on a date because our contract ends at some point, and then we have to deliver the product, basically. So once our contract is up, we stop working on it. But let's see how far the FH also wants to go. Because depending on the feedback they get from the studies, we might continue working on it or improve it, extend it, whatever.
If there's some bugs in the end, you know. Of course, we want to fix it.
Yeah,
you know.
this stuff we're gonna fix, but that's also because we use the RPG Maker engine. It's rather forgiving considering bugs because everything in there is relatively easy to fix
Yeah.
compared to if you have full coding engine where you can make more mistakes.
Because the engine does it for you, basically.
Sure.
That's nice, yeah.
I still have so much questions to think about, but if you guys are focusing on work, no problem. We'll chat again when you guys are free. I'll take a break, and
Sure.
all I'm saying is best of luck, and
Thank
I will
you.
definitely play test your game.
Yeah, it would be
I
very
will have
nice.
enough time to do it, so
Sure.
definitely we will try it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Where did you
Okay.
post the link in the general channel?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to Matthias about.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
figured out now that we'll be online in 15 minutes or something. So.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you, guys.
Stefan? I will ask them. Don't worry. I will ask some people out.
We are on stream right now.
I know. It's okay.
Got to have to have.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
So, first of all, introduce yourself and what is your project?
Hi, I'm Martin. Most of the people would know me by now. I'm one of the organizers, and I'm working with a group of 3 people, me included, on the game Barter Royale, the card game.
Okay. Barter?
So it's a physical card game, so no digital, but we're going to supply everybody with the printable version, so everybody can just print the cards themselves and then play it. And the rule book, of course. And basically, we have just discussed a few cards and the facts of the cards. And the game is played that everybody gets a few starting cards and some currency. With the currency, every player can buy cards at the end of their turn from the central shop that is laid in front of them. And the basic concept of the game is that you're the player with the most value at the end of the game. And the most value is calculated by the amount of coins you have and the value that the cards in your hand have. And the game ends in one of two ways. Either one player is unable to play a card, so he has no more hand cards on the turn, on his own turn. And the second way to lose would be to not be able to buy a new card. So if you have no money, then the game also ends. And we decided that the game will end as soon as one player is defeated, just so the game keeps rolling and we avoid the problem of players falling out of the game early and then just have to watch the rest of the game.
I see.
And basically, we have a lot of game board jokes in our cards. We hope that all the illustrations will be ready for the presentation of the game. If not, we are going to update them after the game jam.
Perfect. So there's like a further development plan out.
Yeah.
In a sense. Great.
Also, my two teammates also discussed DLC, so they really like the idea. So they would like to just add a few more cards after the game jam,
I see.
but
So
no promises.
Will you be offering the image files for download? So
Yeah,
people
as I
can
said,
print them out?
we're going to offer the rulebook and the printable document, so you can just print all the cards at home and then just cut them out and play.
Nice.
That's a very nice detail. My question is, I know you're a programmer. Why will you guys decide to do physical card games? What is this click?
Actually, we're two programmers and an artist.
Even bigger question then. Why? What would that be?
In the brainstorm, actually, we are three. The three of us were in the same brainstorming group, and we just brainstormed game ideas, and then we got to the point where we just thrown in the idea of a card game, and we decided the card game for a game jam is a little bit out of scope for two programmers. So we decided on a physical game because we then kind of just have to come up with the mechanics of the game and all the effects of the cards instead of implementing a multiplayer version of a game that is be able to be played over the internet, which is a lot of development time that just sinks into having a stable multiplayer, then the way you have to connect over multiplayer, and yeah, we just decided cut it all out. Maybe after the game jam, when the game is a lot of fun, we may tackle the problem of developing a digital version of the game, but for now it's just a tabletop game.
I see. I see. Interesting. And how is the progress at the moment? How challenging it is right now?
Currently, we have, I think, 27 different cards. We're aiming to construct roughly 100 to 130 card deck with them. So there are some duplicates in there for ease of play. And after that, we have more or less finalized the effects of the cards, not really the values that the cards affect. So we're going to play test it today, and we have fixated the amount of the cards right now. So we're just I've just finished cutting all the prototype cards, so now we just have to write down the effects and then start playtesting while our artists are working on the illustrations.
I have a question. So there's two programmers and one artist. And there's 27 types of cards.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty scary for the artist. How is he doing right now?
He said
he
he's
here?
going to manage 15 cards. I think that's a little bit optimistic, but we already said just make the best ones, and all that ones that don't get the time to just have a little art or just a text description, a sketch or text description. And also he was just looking around in the game jam room and asking other artists if they can pitch in with 1 or 2 illustrations,
including myself, actually.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I could help you out with 1 or 2, so we'll
I know.
finish the game in colors. But yeah, it's very interesting because I think we don't have much groups that mix physical card games, right?
No.
We had a few in the past on game jams that were some physical board games, but they tend to not be made a lot because it's harder to distribute them and have people playtest them
Yeah, true.
on the fair, especially now that we have online players. So we basically have to take the hit that all the online participants can't play the game. Yeah,
That's a
that's.
smart choice to use cards, actually. Then it's more easy to distribute and to playtest, ask people out to playtest. So good
I mean,
idea.
it's easier to develop a physical game because most of the complicated stuff is included in real life.
Sure, sure.
But it's harder to like get the game then to all the participants. But we aim to have like we aim to have the game playable with around 6 players at a time. So that should alleviate a little bit of the push if a lot of people come to play.
But it seems very promising. At least the rule sets and the game is very clear since the beginning. So all we need is the artist
All we need is the art and the balancing.
and the balancing. Yes. So
So the balancing is one of the crucial parts because the game jam topic is at what cost. So we need to balance the game through tough decision making because at the end of the turn you may buy a card. So that is like you have to evaluate: do I spend some of my coins to buy cards because I need to have cards to play? Or do I keep some coins in my backhand because if I run out of money, I also lose. And all of the cards are either based on getting coins, taking away coins from other players, or taking away cards from other players. So you have to balance the decisions and make sure that you always have some of both resources ready.
right, right. That seems very challenging too in the physical card games, right?
Yeah, well,
But I'm sure it will be great.
we see how we manage.
Exactly, and
It's a game jam. If the 48 hours don't suffice, they don't suffice. What can you do?
it's a good challenge. And
Yes.
it's a unique game that we're gonna see in the later presentation. So we're very excited for it.
Yeah, we actually aim to have like a small teaser video for the game, but that depends on how well we progress with the balancing of the game.
Right. That seems great. And no more questions for me, actually.
I'm just going to say, look forward to the
Yes,
game. If it's
I'm
going to
looking forward.
finish, it's going to be great.
Yeah. Good luck with it, and good luck with the work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice stream.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Can you ask maybe Jay to come here for a second? The guy with the glasses, Jay, with the headphones, the closest to us. Yeah. I talked to him a little bit for like a couple minutes. Is it fine? Is Wilbur here?
Just went out.
Okay. It's okay. Then it's just you, is it fine? Just for a couple minutes? Yeah. It's a chill talk.
Yeah.
Just for a quick distraction.
Yeah, I lost like half of my work right now, so
Oh my god. I just destroy your project.
no, it's emerging problems.
So
usual
Jay,
problems.
just well, I already introduced you now. What's up, Jade? What is your project? How is it going? Just start. Let's start with what is your project doing at this point? What's the idea?
Our project is called Daily Life of KLU Student, like
Okay.
Klagenfurt University student, and it's going to be about daily life, yeah. And the main idea is that you are making a pact with the devil, and to finish your studies, like it's really hard. You need to
I
finish.
can imagine.
Yeah, it's
Relate.
mostly about the bachelor, but yeah. So you're making a pact with the devil, and you need to finish the quest. So like the map of the game is going to be the map of the university,
Oh, okay.
and like you will go from one room to another room. You're gonna finish the quests. You're gonna do some like, and you will need to fight with other students to finish your studies. Like it's logical, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, it's competitive too in a way. Okay.
You will do
Stressful.
physical interactions. We won't say that you're gonna kill them, but
Whoa.
you will do physical interactions.
Okay.
You're gonna live out of coffee, so coffee is your health. And
Super realistic.
Yep.
I like it already.
when you're gonna fight with other students, they're gonna drink your coffee.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's aggressive, but I like it. All right.
And I'm not sure in what exactly we're gonna finish, but our main idea is that we want to do voiceovers of all the teachers, tutors, including you too.
Wow. That's great.
So probably today we're gonna ask about
yeah,
the
I
voiceovers.
would do it. Yeah.
Teachers are going to be the bosses.
Great.
Yeah, we got 3 teachers for now. Amin, Matthias, and someone else I don't remember. And the Matthias is going to be the final boss. Like
Obviously.
it's logical, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I won't spoiler any stuff, but there will be unexpected love story.
Oh, so you're hitting those diversifiers too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted to hit some 3 colors diversifier too, but I don't think
Seems
that
difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult, especially the case then where we did all the stuff. And again, we have 2 musicians.
Exactly. I think the camera can capture what's behind you. Look
Yeah.
at that massive piano. The midis.
We have 2 musicians, and I guess we're gonna have something really good in that stuff. But I really hope that programmers gonna finish.
How many what is the ratio here? Is it 2 to 3? 2 musicians, 3 programmers?
No, it's like 2 programmers, 2 musicians, and 1 artist. So Dennis is doing all the art stuff.
He's focused. I
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah, he's doing really good animation actually on spine and all the stuff. Like, kind of great things.
You said you want to do voiceovers. Are you also planning to do photographs or something, like photographing faces? Or
No, I'm not sure about the photographs.
just
Like,
like-
probably we're gonna draw
That's-
some sketches of the
Character.
teachers.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah,
cute.
let's. We need to get it to this point to decide what we're gonna do.
Right. But it seems super interesting, especially with the voiceover from different professors, including myself. Though I cannot imagine it, and I still haven't seen the artwork, but I think it's
It's a realistic art form.
realistic artwork, so
Mostly
it will
like-
look like uni. That's what you're saying.
Yes. It's
Whoa,
like Dennis said that he hates pixel art, so we are doing
Alrighty.
like realistic to the art, I guess. Like it's
Alright.
more realistic than pixel art or like cartoony art. So probably game is going to be a bit more realistic. Because of that, there won't be no like NSPV stuff. Yeah, it's only cups of coffee. And you can fight with other students because they made the pact with the devil too. So you got it, right? And
see.
all the mini bosses, they will have different logic of fighting with them. So some of them will give you the quizzes, some of them do some other stuff,
Moral questions.
more questions, yeah. And we're still thinking about the Matthias.
Math? I don't know. Programming with weird languages.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Yeah,
Seems
but-
a lot of work, and I see why I stopped you from working, and you're like losing 50% of stuff.
No, it's
Yeah,
because
but-
all this merging stuff. My God. That's hard. Like I've lost one folder of scripts.
Okay, one last question. I will let you go. How confident are you in finishing it in 48 hours?
Not confident at all.
Why is that?
Yeah, like yes, we got all the good artists and good.
Ideas, everything.
Yeah, everything is good, but I'm not sure about the programmers because it's really a lot of work.
Yeah.
And
From coming from the head, there's already like 3 different challenges to think about, and they're all different. So it already seems challenging.
And also you're gonna find with the students, so you will need the AI for that. You will need the AI for the bosses, so that they will ask you questions and exactly the challenge of the boss. So one of the challenges they plan to do, so that you will answer questions by tapping on some part of the room or something like that. It's probably for Tom's questions. Yeah, sorry, Tom. We forgot that he's the teacher for the first time. And then we were
Already picture a very hard question.
yeah, it's questions about microtransactions, of course.
Of course, of course. But yeah, man, it seems promising. I really hope you can finish it in time, and I believe you can do it. With,
I don't.
come on, man. You and Rover will kill it, I'm sure.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah, that's it, man. I don't want to bother
Thank
too
you.
much. Good luck.
Thank
And
you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
one more.
Yeah, one more.
Is it housing or Heusinger? Huisinger? What are the names? Heusinger. Huisinger.
Tutors are mini bosses, so probably we should ask Kyle about it.
What? You want to be a mini boss?
Look, sounds cool.
Yeah, we asked just about the bosses, but we didn't think of.
Yeah, we didn't think of anything. Especially not for a mini boss, because now we just have 4 bosses.
Have a seat. Ready for the interview, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Yeah, we can munch while talking. No worries. So, first of all, introduce yourself and what is the project? Let's go.
So, my name is Karol,
My name is Lucas.
and there are 2 other people in our team that are not here currently. We're working on a platform game, kind of like Hollow Knight style, with working.
Possession, like one of the main elements is that you're a ghost and you're like possessing some like other guys. And if you possess them, you get like new gameplay elements. But there is also going to be a story that like you learn that they are not just like tools that you can use, but they also have like personalities. And yeah,
There's a depth to it, and the game is called True Possession, if I remember.
That's working title.
Yeah, maybe.
Not
Yeah, I
sure.
remember in your pitch, the game.
It was
Yes.
mine.
So, which part do you guys participate in? Are you both programmers? or
I'm
artists?
doing the main part of coding. Lucas is
I'm doing like playtesting and sounds and searching
and
for
designing
stuff.
levels.
Yeah, also.
And Nadia is doing all the graphic design.
She's our artist basically, yes.
Yeah, and Andriy is doing the storytelling part, so like scripting and dialogues and whatever.
So, what came up with this idea? I know it's a pitch that came up for 1 hour, but how is now doing? How close is it to the storyline that you pitched? Anything changed?
Some parts changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to make like a fun game at first, but then we had like a more serious story because of the topic and like at what cost. And yeah, and our storyteller also wanted to do it, so we're going to roll with it. And yeah,
Okay, it's like ghosty vibes. Is this horror based or more like dark?
Like dark fantasy, I think,
Okay.
not horror.
Okay, okay.
yeah, it's more like the ghost. You find out that if you possess people, they die afterwards, but you think they're just enemies, and then you possess them, and suddenly you have access to their memories and see, okay, they actually have feelings as well, and something along the way.
That makes a lot of sense with the topic. It seems a very interesting way to tackle it. What kind of diversifier you were trying to aim at? Like, you remember there's a couple goals, like minimalistic,
Yeah, for
free
sure.
color.
We're going for sure into free color style.
Okay.
So we'll probably have grayish background and
I heard
environment.
it's a lot of blue and gray and yeah, something like that.
Something like this, plus colors for one color for ghost, probably something into blue, and some other color for the
Characters.
the NPCs and the obstacles on the road.
I see.
That would be like vibrant thing, yellows or reds.
What were the other diversifiers?
Unexpected love.
Yes.
Unexpected love, no.
And also multiple options, I think. Like
Multiple options are there in the mechanics because you can either go longer route without like destroying those NPCs you're playing, or you can sacrifice them going through the shorter, more easier routes.
Reminds me of Undertale a little bit.
Like I
Maybe
wish
some inspiration there.
if the game was longer, the unexpected love would probably be implemented. Like one of the people you possess, you fall in love with, or something like that. That would have been really cool.
The idea was that the main character, the ghost, is chasing for his loved one, someone. So maybe that's where he will going with this unexpected love, but that's not exactly unexpected.
I mean,
If
as soon
it's-
as the scripting is right, you can make it unexpected. So, you know, there's still a possibility to
Yeah.
hit those diversifiers. But
I don't know about minimalistic. That's more into art style, so I'm not.
I mean, it's a prototype right now, so it's pretty minimalistic, I'd say.
That's a way
If we
to
never
see it.
add any assets.
Yeah, right now there are just circles and.
okay.
And it's also just 3 colors, right? Yeah.
No, I'm using more because I need color coding.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have trouble hitting that free color target. Yeah, even though you use one color and you twitch the gradients, still hard to put free on the entire game. But yeah, I think it's interesting. And how are you guys positive in finishing it?
I'm confident that I can manage.
Good.
I'm very positive about it. Like with the story, I really don't know, but just with the gameplay, I'm positive because we can already build levels, and if we add a few like new gameplay elements to it, I think it will be fun to play as well. So yeah,
Well, are you guys enjoying the programming process and game jam experience?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Sure.
Is it your second time? I guess.
it's actually my 3rd time, but the first 2 were just hybrid.
Okay.
So it's like the first time in person.
No, I'm first time on the physical game jam. I mean, at game jam at all.
I hope this is exciting. and
Yeah, it
enjoyable. For me, it's my second time joining physically here, and I think winter is my first winter in physical form. So it's always exciting to have everyone. You see like programming language everywhere,
Yeah.
and artists all together. Just beautiful.
I was also like really amazing yesterday when the ceremony, and we had so many teams with their ideas. It was like, whoa, it's grown so big. It's amazing.
Yeah, like 100 participation online plus offline. That's hard to grasp, but don't want to take you too much time and enjoy programming. And
Thanks.
Have fun. I will looking forward to your work.
Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.
So yeah.
So I think that's
Okay then, I
now.
think we are done for now.
Yeah, we asked half of the team, maybe more actually. So
And I think we will have another stream this evening at 9, I think.
Sure.
Was it at 9?
at 9 p.m.
I think so. Let me double check real
Yeah.
quick.
But so far, every game is super different,
Yes,
and
I really like that.
yeah. Physical cards, top down. Is it
This evening at 8.
8?
Yes, at 8 we will have another stream,
Sure.
late night stream, where we might see some other progress, some further progress from other,
Yeah,
maybe
and
from
like-
the same teams, maybe from other teams.
Yeah, maybe now they're smiling, everyone's smiling, and then at
Oh,
8,
yes.
everyone is like, coffee is shaking their hands and like screaming. Yeah, that might be the sound.
Tomorrow morning it will be
Even better.
Yes.
They will have like tender eyes and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah,
That's pretty much for now.
thank you everyone for joining us on
Yeah.
Twitch, and yeah, see you later
Very
this
soon.
evening.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game jam. Don't overexert yourself.
Yeah. Don't crunch too hard.
Yes,
Enjoy.
yes. See you later. Ciao.